this line moving, man. I know y'all been ready to go to the house. Let's get this line moving. Look, I showed up to work today. You know you got to go sign in with your supervisor, right? Look, I showed up. I seen somebody I used to work with about 4 years ago. I said, dang. Look. I said, man, they gonna talk my head off. I did this right here. Everybody know I wear glasses. I did this right here. And walked past them. I said, yeah, they don't know it's me. Yeah, they don't know it's me. Look. About 20 minutes later, the supervisor come over there. Hey, Gibson, they're going to be working with us. I said, look. He said, hey, Gibson, they're going to be working with us. I had my shield down. I said, dang. I turned around. They sitting there looking like this. I lift my shield. Man, Gip, I knew that was you, man. Man, Gip, I knew that was you, man. It's so good to see you, man. I said, dang. Because see, look. He can't weld. He cannot weld. I said, dang. So look. Man, bro, what it's like out here, man. It's straight, it's straight. I said, did what I said. I was scared this behind. I said, oh, you taking the guy place they fired last week. Man, they running people off. I said, if you can't weld, they'll get rid of you. He was right there shaking in his boots. He finally gets set up, right? Man, that supervisor came over there about 5 times looking at his work. I said, yeah, he ain't got long. He ain't got long. He ain't got long. Listen, when you're on the job, you never help your co-workers out. You sit there and watch them struggle. We take a lunch at. I don't come off the. So look, he like, man, what time we get off? I said, bro, we get off at 4 o'clock, man. Calm the flip down. What you gonna blow the spike plan out on how I win? At 6 o'clock, I'm ready to start burning, right? I go take me a leak, come back, start my playlist, and I burn all the way up to about 8:15, because break at 8:30. I burn. I don't want to talk because I'm doing all my work in the beginning part of the day when it's cold so I can stay warm. All right? Whistle blow for break. All right, you know what I'm saying? I put my feet up, take my time. He want to stand over me while I'm on my break talking about the good times. Bro, lunch at 11:30. He done spent his last dime on this supervisor. After break, you know what I'm saying? Whoop the woo, break, 15-minute break by the time in mind. All right, I'm fixing to burn for 2 hours and 15 minutes before lunch. So I'm burning, right? Boom. All right, boom, burn. I done looked, the supervisor that came over there 5 times telling this man about his vertical. He said, hey man, and I got an easygoing supervisor. Instead of telling him, hey, you're messing the vertical up, he'll be heat up or turn your wide down man, tell that man he's screwing up. Tell him, say, hey, you screwing up. All right, lunch, you know, lunch from 11:30, 12 o'clock. I got it in my mind. I'm going to burn for 3 hours, put my feet up. This man want to talking. Top. Then he said, bro, you still cutting grass? I said, yeah. Man, I might need you to look at my yard. Man, I ain't studying your yard. Go cut your yard on the weekend when you are. I want to cut his yard. No. He can't afford lawn care. I ain't cutting it. Don't do nothing but sit in front of the TV and drink milk. Hey. I'm trying to get out of here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. While y'all stopping at the stop sign, it's 4 o'clock. Oh, look, the rules don't matter at 4 o'clock. You break all the rules at 4 o'clock. Look, 4 o'clock, you don't wait for nobody to cross the crosswalk. Just break the laws and run them over. Let's go. Damn. Yeah, all there, yeah. Yeah. Hey. Man, I'm starving. I hope my wife cooked. Hey. Sitting here eating Tic Tac. No, man. Life is good. All right, look. I got a comment from Charles Thomas. Charles Thomas say, why you against a small business owner who found a way to become prosperous? Do you say this same thing about McDonald's and the obesity they sold people to mess up their health? Listen, it's McDonald's job to poison your struggling behind. McDonald's don't have a gun to nobody's head forcing them to drive through the drive-thru and buy poison. The reason you go to McDonald's and buy poison is because you're struggling behind is addicted to it. And you are your own worst enemy. You are your own worst enemy. He worried about McDonald's and obesity. He worried about McDonald's and people that's obese. Obese because you can't stop eating. He also say, do you say the same thing to churches like Joel Osteen? When they take your money, they call it tithe and get wealth off of it. Joel Osteen is dying and on his way to hell. That's some reality for your behind right there. Joel Osteen is a wolf in sheep's clothing. He gonna bring up Joel Osteen to me. Flip a Joel Osteen. Ain't no oil on Joel Osteen message. Hey. When Joel Osteen get up there and preach, ain't no oil on this message. Do you say the same thing to Miller Lite that sell alcohol that get people drunk? Flip Miller Lite. Yeah, anybody start no Miller Lite. Miller Lite is nasty. Can all of them wash away their sins when they get rich off of it? Last I heard, you can't wash away your sins from cutting grass either. So I guess we all in the same boat trying to survive to take care of our families. This is a message from Charles Thomas. Charles Thomas need to wake up and smell the coffee because everything he wrote to me in this paragraph makes no sense. He trying to be deep and type me a paragraph. Get your struggling behind out of here. Yeah, he's trying to write me a paragraph. Man, feel good to be off. Feel good to be off work. Man, feel good to be off work. That man gonna ask me, do you want to go to night shift? I did when I hired in, not no more. Not no more. I see how easy it is on day shift. Yeah. Man, do I know? I'm gonna stay right here where I'm at. And take it easy. Man, I'm gonna stay right here where I'm at and take it easy. Them food stamps here. Look, I don't worry about food stamps. I buy my food. I don't need government assistance to eat. Yeah. C'est la vie nomad. I don't need government assistance to eat. It's called working and providing for you and your family. Yeah, you talking about food stamps. I don't know nothing about a food stamp. Food stamps. Flip a food stamp. Them food stamps hit yet? Or you about to run up on someone like ICE? No. I don't know nothing about food stamps. Offer C'est la vie nomad a job. He come out here where I'm at. He come out here where I'm at and grab a welding shield. They begging welders. Just begging welders to come weld. But he couldn't weld. And the guy they hired today, they fixing to fire him too. He getting it too. They canning E-boys out here. And they running E-boys out of here. Look, they give you 2 hours. They come look and see what you did. If it ain't enough, shoot, they gonna run you on up out of here. He said he don't mind working 3 jobs. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Get your money. Make your money. Yeah, we gonna run this life. Man, you stunt no life. Ain't run a life. You think, man, look, man, get off work. Last thing he fixed to do was obey the speed limit. Man, I just got off work. I'm about to obey the speed limit. Man, flip a speed. Look at him. Yeah, he want to get over at the last minute. I'll let your struggling behind in just because you're driving a Ford. If he was in a Chevy, I'd have made him go on down. Boy, it feel good to be off work. Boy, it feel good. Yeah, man, I ain't worried about that, man. I ain't worried about no food stamps, man. I'm trying to get in this tunnel. Get in this tunnel so I can get back on the other side of this water. I'm trying to cross the bay. Yeah, I'm trying to get back across the bay. Man. I'm trying to get back across the bay. Hey, yeah, let me get on over so I can make my way through this tunnel. Look at it. I be scared this thing just gonna collapse and all the water gonna start gushing through it. Damn, bro, I hate tunnels. Dude. Man. Have I considered becoming a mobile welder? No. I don't like welding enough to go run out and buy a machine and stuff. No, I don't want to do none of it. I don't want to do no fabrication. Man, let's get out of this tunnel. Oh, I'm starting to see light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, I'm seeing light at the end of the tunnel. Ah, yeah, we made it through. We done made it out. I hate riding in tunnels, man. Union for life. No, man, I don't believe in working for a union. I don't believe in working for a union. I believe a man should be able to stand on his own 2 feet. I don't believe in paying union dues, and I don't believe in paying HOA fees. And I don't believe in paying for protection while you're in prison. Every man should be able to stand on his own 2 feet. Yeah, I don't believe in the union. Sound like C'est la vie, one of the good old boys. C'est la vie probably one of the good old boys. He like unions. Yeah, he like being in the union. He unionized. C'est la vie unionized. C'est la vie is unionized, people. C'est la vie is unionized, and I'm 100% certain he pay HOA fees. I'm 100% certain C.La.V. pay HOA fees. Imagine calling the HOA, man, can I paint my house? Look, I got a client. He said the HOA do not allow no metal roofs in the subdivision. Everybody got to come back with them shingle boys. No metal roofs in the subdivision. Everybody got to come back with them petty shingles. Man, I'm tired. Driving an hour just to get back home from work. Flip. Retired from the military, now he's retired from the union. Hey, look. He said, so dang, they gonna copyright strike me. Screw them. Screw them, they gonna copyright strike me. Shaylon Bay, hey Gibson, when you start welding, how did you start? I took a trades class. I had a buddy take AC. I had a buddy take electrical. I had a buddy take plumbing, and I took welding. Just go to your local community college and see if they offer welding. But if you live in the South, man, everybody give free welding classes. Not only that, they'll hire you, pay you $20 an hour to come learn how to weld while they pay you. They will pay you $20 an hour to come on their job and learn how to weld. Man. It don't matter what vehicle. It don't matter what vehicle I drive to this job. All of them dump gas. I feel this morning. I put this Yukon on F this morning. By the time I make it back home, I'm gonna be on the line before full. So, in other words, I burn a tank of gas. I burn a round trip is a quarter tank of gas, basically. Basically. A quarter tank of gas is round trip. Man. That's all right. I ain't coming in Friday, so I should be good. I ain't working Friday, so I should be good. Yeah, I ain't coming in Friday. No. Working Friday? No. Coming Saturday? No. I got a business to run. I got a business to run and clients to upkeep. Bro, up here the trade classes cost, they ain't free like in the South. Yeah, in the South, you gotta understand, I'm in the South. Everybody and their mother need welders. So they're willing, hey, you come work for us and we'll train you. Everybody's just willing to do that. Yeah, anything is good when you own it. You driving a tank. I guess so, bro. I'm in this Yukon XL. Then I had the heat blasted. Man, this thing don't do nothing. Look, I got the seat massaging me right now. Might fall asleep on this interstate. Flipping. Man. He said, man, you want to go on night shift and give you $2 more? No! Flip your night shift. I don't want to go night shift. I got it made now. You should have asked me that when I hired you, and I'd have told them, no, I got it made now. I ain't leaving nothing. I ain't got nothing but about 9 more weeks on this job. I'm out of here. Why would I uproot my life like that? I'm not going to uproot my life. 9 more weeks on the job. I'm not uprooting nothing. Nothing plus nothing equals nothing. Oh, man. He said out of all my buddies that took a trade, which one was the best? Everybody making money. Everybody making. The guys I knew that went and took them trades. The guy I know that did plumbing, aka pipe fit. He working for a company sitting in the office. He working for a company sitting in the office, so he don't really have to. He don't get it. He forgot what it's like getting his hands dirty. The guy I know that took AC work started his own business. The guy I know took electrical started his own business. Bro said if he can go back to school, he can get a CDL. If I can go back and do it all over again, I'd have jumped into HVAC. I'd have started my own AC company. Man, bro, I'm sick of this ride every day. Sick of riding every day, man. Well, my wife texts me, hey, the baby need milk. Give him water. Shoot, flip it. Give him water. Hey. Man, I'm gonna sleep all night tonight. I ain't get no sleep last night, none. I ain't go to sleep at 12 o'clock and jumped up at 3. Look, when I came home from church, my wife fell asleep on the couch. Kids were still running around the house playing. I went and fell asleep in the room. And then we ended up waking up late, so we didn't go to church. But I don't like to take naps on Sundays. And the reason I don't like to take naps on Sundays is because you have happened what happened last night. Can't go back to sleep. I got some work on the books. I had one client cancel their leaf removal. I had one client cancel me doing a leaf removal because they said it was too much money. I was like, first you agree to it, and then you say it's too much money? Well, hey, look, it get dark early now. Boy, it get dark so early. 5 o'clock, it's pitch black dark here. Trying to hurry up and get home. Look, I don't like being on this interstate when it get dark. I'm trying to get off this interstate before it get dark.